Hello everyone, welcome to NASCAR News Kid. The NASCAR Cup Series just wrapped up the round of 8, and they have split the field from 8 to 4 cars. We'll talk about the winner, caution craziness, who's in the championship for, 36 for 36, and so much more coming up in a few moments. Before we get to it, I want you to hit that like button and subscribe. If you're new to the channel and you like NASCAR and NASCAR challenges and content and stuff like this, you are in the right place, and I urge you to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and even smash that like button down below if you enjoy the video, hopefully by the time this video is up. And I want to remind you before we get into this that we will have plenty of content coming this off-season, this week as well. We'll be looking at my playoff predictions in the off-season. We'll also look at the 36 for 36 championship reflection, who won each driver, who got more points with each driver, so stick around for all that in the off-season. Hit that notification bell down below so you never miss a single episode we upload. Anyway, let's get right to it. I guess let's start with the winner. Why not? William Byron picks up the win in Martinsville, locks himself into the championship for third career championship for appearance. And coming into Martinsville, where he was in a must-win situation, or he is not making the championship for, comes in and wins his third race on the season. Remember, go back, won the Daytona 500, won Iowa all the way back in July. His first win since July, and it's October, end of October. He wins in dominating fashion. Third career win at Martinsville, 16th total career win in his 8 years running in the NASCAR Cup Series, and led over 300 laps. Led 304 laps to be exact. And he won the pole, dominated the early portions of the race, won stages 1 and 2. And the only real challenger he had was Ryan Blaney, who led 177 laps and was leading up until 43 laps to go or so, and pulled a late block and kind of got shoved out of the way by Byron, and Byron ran away with it until a late race caution caused by Carson Hocevar doing Carson Hocevar things, and even survived a restart with 11 laps to go, and pit stops, pit cycles, all the craziness. He survived it and got to the championship for with pure domination the week before in Martinsville. And we go back a couple weeks, the playoffs have not been good. It's highs and lows, emotions, results, standings. Go back, first race of the round of 8, Las Vegas, involved in that pathetic crash with Ty Dillon just after he was leading and overcorrected and Larson passed him. He was gonna win that race until he made a pathetic, I guess, bad mistake there, and then got into a bad position and ran into Ty Dillon, who was coming to pit road, and he did not know that. And then go to Talladega, where he had a shot to win with his teammate Kyle Larson, and lost it, and lost tons of points, and set up this must-win heading into Martinsville after spinning in the tri-oval, coming to the checker, and losing probably, I'd say, 10, 15, 20 positions, which are points. So he knew the task at hand coming into Martinsville, and he surely put the 24 on top and looked like vintage Martinsville racing, looked like vintage Jeff Gordon dominating vintage Martinsville back in, I don't know, the early 2000s, and he got that thing to victory lane, led 304 laps. Incredible, and gets to the championship for. Congratulations to William Byron. Shout out to him for sure. Let's get the results here. Obviously, first, William Byron. Second for Ryan Blaney. Like I said, led 177 laps. Battled for the lead, but just wasn't as good on the long run as William Byron, it seemed. Third for Chase Elliott. Ran solid. Top 10. Was not even close to being good enough to win. He was a must-win coming in, like Blaney as well. Fourth for Ross Chastain. Strategy and cautions helped them out with a caution and a cycle. We'll talk about that in a few moments. That helped them out and got into the top 5 and finished there, so good job by him. Fifth for Kyle Larson, solid, ran ahead of his competitor most of the thing. If a driver who needed to win would win, and that happened, ran ahead of his competitor Christopher Bell most of the day, and we'll talk about that situation in a moment. Sixth for Ryan Preece, strategy helped, but even then, before all that chaos in the pit cycle, which we'll talk about in a second, he almost got the lead. He was very good on that very long run, but cautions hurt them. It's not surprising. He's good at Martinsville, modified experience. You're supposed to save your tires, save your stuff, so not surprising at all for Preece. Seventh for Christopher Bell, not great. Bad pace, just not winning speed, and wasn't able to even beat Larson most of the day, and fought hard, but just missed the championship for. We'll talk about that situation in a few moments. Eighth for Joey Logano, solid, top three at one point, but just did not have winning speed, kind of like Chase Elliott or your Kyle Larson or Christopher Bell, just did not have winning speed, but was definitely in the picture most of the day. Top 10, top 15 for Joey Logano, so solid for him. Man, we'll talk about his situation in a few moments. Ninth for Todd Gilliland, backs up his second place finish last week at Talladega. Really good for him, and was top 10 most of the day. Qualified like 15th or something, so good work by that non-playoff team. And another non-playoff team, former playoff team as of this year, Josh Berry, my 36-4-36 pick, finishes 10th, and strategy helped them for sure. And though all that strategy helped them, he was getting wrecked multiple times early in the race. I mean, I'd say with even, 70 laps to go, he was getting wrecked by Brad Keselowski and Bubba Wallace, who were battling. So, incredible that strategy really helped them that much. 11th for Tyler Reddick, bad, typical Martinsville for that team. Just not good, and strategy hurt them. Even though he led like 8 laps, still was not that great for Tyler Reddick. But so 11th definitely is better than where they ran. 12th for Gibbs, started second, got shoved to the back into the middle of the pack where all the chaos was never able to recover. 13th for Kyle Busch, qualified 8th here on my notes. Qualified 8th, clean day, did not wreck, good work by that team, and stayed out of trouble, which is the ultimate goal. And with new crew chief Andy Street, and then gonna have Jim Pullman next year, this is what we are looking for heading into 2026. 13th is not bad based on their season as a whole. 14th for Shane Van Gisbergen, started 22nd, ran top 10 at one point, top 15 most of the day. Besides the chaos that unfolded, they were top 15 speed all day. Trackhouse bringing fast cars for him. He is definitely improving on those ovals. Those haters of Shane are going to need to get used to of Shane running decent, at least, on these ovals, and different kinds of ovals as well. So get used to it for 2026. 15th for Austin Cindric, solid, started 10th. But then, like I said, for Ty Gibbs, got shoved back and into the chaos and just was never able to recover. 15th does not show their whole race. Had a penalty in the final stage that hurt them. Came back, so solid for them, but just chaos for them all day long. Anyway, let's get to where the playoff drivers finished. You may have been wondering where 2 of them have been. We'll talk about that in a few moments, but in order, William Byron finishes first, Blaney second, Elliott third, Larson fifth, Bell seventh, Logano eighth, and Hamlin and Briscoe 35th and 37th. They were both advanced, so it doesn't really matter. But they had engine issues, and this raises the concern that Toyota may have engine issues in the Championship 4, or issues as a whole. Hamlin's had power steering issues, starter issues. It's like, these Toyotas, they need to get this solved. And then even Riley Herbst, brake issues, which isn't surprising for Martinsville. But still, Toyota issues. I hope they clean this up for Phoenix, or it could be championship costing, and Toyota's gonna be in trouble with JGR. That would look really good. But yeah, Champ 4 drivers are set. Let's look at the Championship 4 here. Who got kicked out? Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, William Byron and Kyle Larson have made the Championship 4. The drivers unfortunately kicked out Christopher Bell by 7 points, and then the must-win drivers besides William Byron, who did not win, Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, and Ryan Blaney. They miss the Championship 4. That means there will be no Team Penske 4 in a row. No Team Penske domination continuing in the next gen, because they've won all the championships in the next gen. So the Championship 4 is Denny Hamlin in the 11. 19 of Chase Briscoe, sorry if the number's backwards. 24 of William Byron. And the 5 of Kyle Larson. Hit that like button if you like that diecast stuff. But anyway, that is your Championship 4. A full preview coming out later this week with 36 for 36. Speaking of 36 for 36, why don't we get right to it here? Our 36 for 36 challenge heading into the final race. So last week there was some confusion. I did not pick Todd Gilliland, sadly. I picked him at Watkins Glen with my brother. We picked the same one. And it was meant to be Zane Smith. Tons of confusion there. I gained 32 points, so I was 38 points coming in. And, yeah, my brother gained 21 points on me in Martinsville. He picked Chase Elliott. I picked Josh Berry. It wasn't bad for Josh Berry, this pick, because my brother picked him, let's see here. My brother picked him at Richmond and gained 31 points. I gained 27. So I did not beat him with Josh Berry, but still, 59 points back. It's pretty much a must-win for me and a must-crash for Ryan Blaney and a must-win for the driver I'm picking, which is William Byron. And, yeah, we'll have to see. And I don't think it's impossible, because nothing's impossible with the NASCAR Cup Series and 36 for 36 and all that. But I think I need a must-win, and my brother needs a must-crash for Ryan Blaney. And Blaney's had 7 DNFs, so never say never. I'm sorry, Blaney. I'm trying not to wish you a DNF. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this video, smash that like button down below. If you're new to the channel and you like NASCAR, you are in the right place. Tons of content coming out this offseason, this week. Huge Championship 4, Championship race preview coming out this week, along with 36 for 36 preview. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you stayed till the end, I thank you. And until next time, we're gonna know the champion the next time I see you for a race review video. Until next time, see you after Phoenix. Bye, everyone.